Thank you. Thank you all. You know, something is missing here. Just wait for me. While I was waiting out there, I just saw it, and you might have heard a sound. I was playing with it. I thought, that is missing in our podium. Thank you. My name is Farshad Owji. It is such an honor and privilege to be here with you today. To be part of this amazing community. To have the opportunity to lead this organization. Most importantly, to work together to shape the future of our profession. It has been a very long road for me to get to where I am right now. That journey began in Tehran, Iran, where I was born. Along the way, I have been a refugee twice in my life. The first time, when I had to flee Iran after the Islamic Revolution to a new life in Turkey. The second time was when I finally was able to come to the United States to start yet again a new life. I have also won the lottery twice in my life. The first time was, as Jeremy said, when I won the green card through the diversity lottery. The American dream came through for me that day, a day I will never forget. God bless America for Diversity Lottery. This remarkable program speaks volumes about the generosity and the values of America. The second time I won the lottery when I discovered AILA. I first started my practice in Northern California. And without AILA, its people, its programs, and its help, I would not have thrived as an immigration attorney. God bless AILA for providing me with a wealth of support, essential information, and skill building. Every element has been central to help me where I am right now. Friends, I could not be more proud or more humble than to stand before you today. My journey as an immigration attorney, as an immigrant, as an immigration attorney, is your journey too. Everyone in this room are heroes. You have helped thousands of people who have sought you out and sought your advice every single day. You have made millions of lives better through your selfless contributions and tireless efforts. Our particular brand of law is unlike any other. Our business is people, helping people. People who simply want to be in America, to help America succeed. America has been good to me and my family. AILA has been good to me and my family. In this upcoming year as AILA president, I want to dedicate myself to giving back even a small amount of the extraordinary help you have given me for the last 20 years. Now, I'd like to share with you 3 observations I have about the essential nature of our profession and the marketplace where we live and work. First is power. As lawyers, we have the power to change people's lives. As we go about our business of helping people, we sometimes forget about the power we have to shape people's lives. The legal profession is a noble one. Lawyers are viewed as trusted leaders in their community. People seek us out, not just for our legal advice. They seek us out because they know we are judicious. We care for the law. We care for our community. We care for the Constitution and the values and principles that the Constitution seeks to protect. We must be more assertive in using our legal power, our power in the community, and our collective political power at AILA to change lives and shape our future. Second is opportunity. With power also comes opportunity. I believe most of us would say our obligation as lawyers is to help even more people. Since the founding of the nation, America has been a beacon of hope for millions of people from across the globe and virtually every country. The dynamic immigration flow we are witnessing in the US and around the world presents us with a unique opportunity to help our clients, to help our country, and yes, help our own bottom line. America is a magnet. It has always been. No wall, no matter how high, will stop people from wanting to come to America, either in pursuing better economic conditions or fleeing persecution or oppression. This situation presents us an endless, if not challenging, an opportunity for our profession and our nation. The last and most important observation I want to share is value. As individuals and as a profession, we must unlock the value of our expertise. We must expand the reach of our businesses. We must transform how we work. We must respond better to the demand in the marketplace to help even more people. This is where I want to focus my time as AILA president. AILA delivered for me, and I want AILA to deliver for you and the next generation of immigration lawyers. I want to help unlock the value of your business, to expand your influence, to empower you to help more people and improve your financial situation. I want us to rethink about the ways that we can expand our reach. For example, I believe we must rethink and unlock the enormous value of our remarkable paralegals and other professionals on our teams in order to help even more people. I'm not suggesting we outsource or diminish our legal expertise. Rather, we must create a work environment that allows the expertise and value and knowledge of our colleagues to shine. We must also embrace the power of technology to expand and improve the efficiency of the practice of law. I had the chance to hear our keynote speaker at Walters earlier this year, and it inspired me to invite him to join us today. The issues he raised are critical to all of us. As your president this year, I want to lead a discussion on how we can continue to ensure that our members get the information and access to technologies that are or should be shaping our profession. To that end, I will be convening a working group of AILA members who will examine how we can better serve our membership, including a look at new ways to modernize our profession. If you want to join me in this effort, I would very much welcome your participation. Please talk to me. Helping AILA and its members expand their business model is one long-term goal of mine. But there are many other pressing issues we must also address at AILA and in your own communities. First, of course, remains the unresolved congressional reform of our immigration system. Modernizing our immigration system in a way that works for America is less difficult than politicians would have us believe. Pragmatic, common sense solutions exist. Unfortunately, immigration has become an ugly, divisive issue used as a political football. I strongly believe that we must continue to step up our efforts in Congress to modernize our immigration system. I also believe there is a great opportunity and danger in state capitals as well. In many ways, the epicenter of immigration reform has moved from Washington to state capitals. Sadly, many state governments are passing draconian legislation that demonizes immigrants, points a dagger at the heart of undocumented immigrants, and puts in jeopardy the legal rights of all Americans who want to come to their aid. There is no more ugly legislation in America today than right here in Florida. The legislation passed by Governor DeSantis and his legislature is a disgrace. This legislation is a disgrace to Florida. It is also personal to me. I received my LLM and JD right here in Florida. So it is with a heavy heart that I have watched this state take so many steps backward. I know at first a number of you thought about staying away from our annual conference here in Florida in protest to the DeSantis anti-immigrant law. I understand that sentiment. But for me, I want to fight and fight here. Fight here and fight in person. I'm glad we came here. I'm glad we have spoken out forcefully. And I will not take a backseat to anyone in my opposition to what this Florida legislation has inflicted. Unfortunately, Florida is not alone in pursuing fear-based anti-immigration laws. It happened in California with Proposition 187. It happened in Arizona with SB 1070 several years ago. It also happened in Texas. At that time, AILA made a decision to boycott and pull our annual conference out of Texas. For the AILA chapter members in Texas, they felt we had abandoned them and the communities they serve. We should always stand with our members and the communities they serve. That is our job. And we must stand and fight together. That is what we are doing here in Florida. We have worked closely with our Florida leadership to make a stand and work to change the law, change the sentiment, and get this country and the state back on track. I want to thank everyone for standing up, coming here, and speaking out against these draconian Florida laws. To that end, it is important to also acknowledge all of the remarkable work done by our sister organization, the American Immigration Council, led by Jeremy Robbins. They are focused on areas we are not, notably at the state level. It is time for us to up our game in state legislatures and work even more closely with AIC to bring our political power to the states. The list of issues confronting us is endless, but we are up to the task. We must be even more engaged in a relentless effort to shape legislation at every level of government. To achieve greater success, we must continue to improve our practice of law in order to help more and more people. My friends, I have been around a lot, and I have to brag just a little bit more about AILA. AILA provides the most comprehensive support and services of any similar trade association. Your dues are the best return on investment your business can make. AILA is such a great investment. I hope we can provide even more and better services so that new members of AILA can survive and thrive like I did 20 years ago. I also want to make clear that I'm here to work for you. You deserve every ounce of my effort in this next year. I want to make sure this organization continues to do everything we can to help you thrive and grow, to serve more clients in need, to improve your financial performance. I will do my very best to make sure that all members, regardless of political affiliation or area of practice, feel comfortable and confident in approaching me to voice your concerns on any issues that AILA should address. AILA's leadership must always be open to collaboration and discussion with the entirety of its membership. Before I close, I must take a minute to thank my predecessor, Jeremy McKinney, for his extraordinary service. And the entire executive committee, along with our distinguished board of governors. And of course, a special thanks to the hard work of our AILA team led by Ben Johnson. Thank you. In conclusion, let me end where I began this conversation. I said that I won the lottery twice. First, receiving my green card through the diversity lottery. Second, discovering the wonders of AILA. Well, today, I have won the lottery for the third time when you elected me as the next president of your organization. I am so proud of AILA, so proud to be an American, and so proud to serve all of you. You are true heroes in your community. You have the power, the opportunity, and the ability to even more to shape the lives of millions of people who turn to you for help. I want us to be ready and willing to fight for the critical issues of the day, to be powerful advocates for important issues impacting our clients, our communities, and our country. That is our calling. Together, we must learn from each other. We must support each other. We must inspire each other. And together, we will shape the future of our profession and the direction of our country. Let's work together. Thank you.